What's up, people? Aloha. We were going to start off with some music. Eddie, kick it.
You're muted, Eddie. Raw.
Kick the music. Kick the music. I love it.
Raw.
Bro.
Dudes.
Everybody, welcome. Big bras and alohas from Hawaii, all to you guys watching out there. Welcome, guys. This is the Hawaii 4-0, not Hawaii 5-0. You guys heard the music. This is the Hawaii 4-0 hangout with Moku, Eddie, Vidal, and I don't know who that guy is. It might be J-Boom, but it's some dude we picked up at the beach. But anyway, guys.
Dude, this is J-Bra. This is J-Bra.
His name is J-Bra tonight.
It's J-Bra, and dudes, like, we are so surfing into success tonight, bro. I mean, dude.
My brother said it right up, guys. What we're going to do tonight, we're just going to bring it, guys, like we usually bring. We're going to bring the value for everybody. We're all going to teach you a little something that you can use and put into action in your life and into your business. So we're going to have some fun, too, on the way. As you can see already, we like to joke around, but we like to be serious, too, because we're all here to change our lives, to change our business, to bring 2014 and go in 2014 all the way through the end of 2014, going with momentum and changing your life, guys. So what we're going to do from all of us brothers over here, we're just going to go one by one, just show you guys a little bit of value of what we do, what I do personally, what Vidal does on a daily basis, Eddie, and J-Bra. We're all going to show you a little bit of what we do on a daily basis to help us build our business. It might be through mindset, through videos, marketing, whatever it may be. It's all going to help you and come together to help you reach that ultimate success. So I'll just introduce all three of my brothers right here, one by one, and they can introduce themselves, but I'll give you a little introduction. So we'll first go with my brother, the Razor's Edge himself. This man brings the heat. He brings the truth. He comes straight to the point. He's not going to throw you around the bush or anything. He's going to tell you how it is, and that's why we love him so much, because he is the truth himself, the Razor's Edge. My man, Eddie Aguilar. What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Good. I tell you what, I don't think Flagstaff has any lays in town, man. I was driving around. I just got in. Even people at the stores didn't know where the lays were, so. But I got to rock the palm trees. I ain't as stylish as you guys. So, and truth is, I had the music playing, but I didn't know I was on mute. So once we started, I thought we were rocking. I thought things were going, and all of a sudden I heard Eddie. I was like, oh, shoot. So, anyway, it's going to be a good night. Good night. Guys are going to get a lot of value tonight. It's going to be some fun. So take it away.
Right on. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. And don't worry, we'll rock it out at the end of the hangout. We'll rock out the music for everybody so we can go out dancing. Anyway, who's next? My man, the biggest cheesehead out there in the world, even though they lost. It's all good. This guy takes care of all the technical side of everything. So I appreciate this guy. We all do, more than he knows. This guy works 24/7, all in the background of everything. He works. What you're looking at right now, he's done everything himself. He learned it himself. So what you're going to learn from him today is a little bit of mindset and a little bit of, you got to stay with that technology and keep up, because you're not keeping up with technology, you're not going to keep your business moving forward in your life. So my brother, Vidal Cisneros Jr., what's up, man? How's it going out there?
Oh, man, we're doing good, brother. Aloha. I don't know if you guys are feeling my aloha lady back here.
I like it.
My lady friend I picked up. So what do you call it, Moku, when you put these lays on? What is that called?
You just got laid. That's what it's called.
I just got laid? Oh, man. All right, I just got laid live. Wow.
Laid live on TV, exactly.
This is turning out to be a fantastic show, man. So you guys are in store for some crazy value. And for those of you that don't know me, like Moku said, my name is Vidal Cisneros Jr. And get ready, because we're all going to be pumping out some great value for each and every one of you. So thank you so much, Moku. Throwing it right back at you, brother.
Thank you very much, my friend. And I do like that lady. She's kind of cute for a cardboard mix, but my kind of lady. I like brunettes. Anyway, back to introductions. Here comes my man. We got to leave the boom and the bra for last. This guy brings the heat, he brings the boom, he brings the heart, he brings the passion, he brings everything about entrepreneurship that everybody should actually do themselves. This guy is a passionate freak, and I love it. So his name's usually Jason or J-Boom, but on this hangout we're gonna call him J-Bruh. What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Moku, my aloha brother, dude. Oh, bro, it's just so many booms coming with this show tonight, bro. And we're gonna go. I mean, Bodie from Point Break, man. Like, he's like the Zen master, and he was an entrepreneur in a weird way. You know, robbing banks. I mean, but that's bad karma, dude. Can't be doing that. Actually, you know what, Moku? If it's cool, I'm gonna let my bro J-Boom take over. Because this wig is just too hot. It's just too hot, bro.
It's cool, man. Bring him out. Bring out the boom.
Yes. There we go.
Who's that?
There we go.
There
Now we're here. What's up, everybody? I got wig hair everywhere. This is Jason J-Boom Leaguard. As you see, I love Moku's introduction. Passionate freak of entrepreneurism. That's about one of the best ways to put it. I still got wig hair going. But no, that's my 80s rock wig, and I figure that's also a surfer dude wig, so why not break it out? And as you're already seeing tonight, even in just our intros, yeah, we're going to bring you a lot of value, and we're going to keep it very real, very raw, very authentic, but we love to have a lot of fun, because that's part of this entrepreneur journey, and we have so much fun every Monday night doing these shows for you guys and gals out there and providing leadership and value. But there ain't nothing wrong with throwing on the rocker wig or the surfer wig and just being a goof and bringing up my boy J-Bra to come and drop some booms for you guys. So shout out to you, Moku, for hosting tonight. And yeah, to Vidal and Eddie, these guys are top notch. They have no idea what the word quit means. These guys are going to go to bat for you every single day. They do for all four of us here. So take it away, Moku.
Thank you, J-Boom, my brother. Appreciate you. I appreciate all these guys, actually. People, you guys don't know how hard these guys work day in, day out. And a lot of these guys have full-time jobs still, and they're still able to work their business because that's what they want to do. They changed their mindset. They made a decision that this is what I want to do. This is going to take me to that new level, take me to the lifestyle that I ultimately want for myself and for your families out there. So what we're going to do, we'll just go one by one, guys. We'll try not to go too long. We'll try to keep this under an hour for you guys, but we'll make it fun as well and give you guys a lot of knowledge and volcano value, we like to call it, aloha value, whatever it may be, whatever you want to call it. So what we'll do, we'll just go one by one. I'll just start off with you, J-Boom, since you just went. I know you're going to bring a lot of value. What J-Boom likes to do, if you guys already know him already, this guy does videos everywhere. He works a full-time job and is busy day in, day out, pretty much the whole day, but he still finds that time to make those videos and put them out to the internet, on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever, and he's branding himself. So he's still doing a full-time job, still branding himself while he's doing it on the run. And he's able to do that all from his phone and from a simple app that he'll probably tell you guys about, and you guys might know about it already. But that just says right there that there's no excuse to do what you got to do. You have 2 minutes in the day, a minute a day. All you got to do is flip your camera on, press that app, press record, and then shoot it out to the world. You're building your brand. You're getting yourself out there. So if you guys never did a video before and you guys are scared to do a video, this is a quick way to do it. It doesn't have to be about, I would say, I mean, just to get started, just do something about you. Talk to yourself if you have to, you know. I probably did that a couple of times because I was scared of my first video. I'm pretty sure J-Boom did, and Eddie and Vidal. Yeah, we did our own little thing just to get that whole comfort, you know, about being on video and what people think about us. But J-Boom, I'll let you take it away, my friend. Let them know about a little bit what you do on a daily basis, maybe on shooting those videos, because I know you're the man at it. Go for it.
Dude, you give me, love them props. You give me too many of them, man. I tell you. But yeah, my my journey as far as an entrepreneur and getting my message, getting my vision out has always been about video. I do have a filmmaking background, so I do have that advantage not only with the schooling I went and took at Scottsdale Community College a few years ago, but I've shot about between 500 or 600 short films with my two buddies over the years, way back in college and onward. So I do have a definitely an advantage of the background with filmmaking, but to be honest, that it doesn't really matter with what you can do on the run, as Moku said, with technology. And a lot of my videos, the people have resonated with when they reach out on the internet to see what I'm about, with how I'm building a business. I do work a full-time job, sometimes more than a full-time job, and I'm still building this business, and I'm bringing the boom on the daily. I don't quit, and I'm always about value, no matter how I need to do it. And Moku hit on it. The app, it's a free app that I use, and it's a YouTube Capture. And here's, you can't probably can't see it, but it's on my iPhone 5. And this thing has been a godsend because, now granted, most smartphones you're going to have the camera app to where you can shoot videos. But the problem is then it's on your phone. So then you got to wait to go home and then download that, from your camera app, get it into your iMovie, like in my case, get it into Windows Movie Maker if you got a PC, and then you go and then you upload it to YouTube. So it's like, now granted, if you're not working a full-time job and you've got that extra time, then that's cool. You don't really care. And maybe you want to do more sophisticated editing, with your video project. For me, a lot of my most powerful videos have been videos I've shot on this smartphone on a break at work. I work here in Arizona, and I'm a landscaper by trade. And I help run that company. So I'm out in the field. I'm grimy. During the summer, I got that goofy floppy hat thing. I'm just drenched in sweat and dirt and grime. And I'll just shoot a video on the fly. I just use YouTube Capture app. Like I said, it's free. I'm able to it's a big red button. It's hard to miss. You hit the big red button, you're recording, and when you hit stop, it's already captured that video and is already kind of encoding it for your YouTube channel, because your YouTube channel is already connected to it. And so if you've got Wi-Fi access when you're out and about, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, is then I can get done, I can add description, I can put the title on it, is it public, is it a private link, whatever, and then I can upload that on the go. Now I will tell people this tip that I found out the hard way. If you don't have Wi-Fi access, when you go to upload your video, that's going to go on your data, on your monthly plan with your smartphone. And so I don't want you to get dinged for that extra money, because I've had that happen, and it's kind of a nasty little extra bill at the end of the month. But what I will do is I will shoot the video on the fly like that on a break at work. I'll put in my title and everything. I will have it on YouTube Capture, and then what I'll do is then I'll wait till I have access to a Wi-Fi connection, or I'll just wait till I get home and I'll use my Wi-Fi here at my apartment, and then I'll be able to upload it. It's immediately then into my YouTube channel. It's much more streamlined, and I can tweak some things in it, after it's uploaded if I want. And I've already got my video ready to go, ready to post on my Facebook page, to make a blog post with it, to share it in any groups I want, or to share it with a prospect, and it's that fast. And so the YouTube Capture app, it's free, and it's been a godsend for me because of that ability to streamline the entire video making process just by having a smartphone and a free app and some Wi-Fi access, and you've got your video done, uploaded, and you're ready to pump it out to the world and get eyeballs on it to see what you have to say and see what kind of value you're bringing to the marketplace, and they start digging on what you're doing. And I will tell you the last thing in regards to shooting videos on your smartphone like that, especially if you are working a job and doing it on your breaks and stuff, when I started doing that, that's when my business started to change, because people saw me in the reel, in the job, not always after work, when I got extra time or whatever. They're like, he's standing next to the trailer where the lawnmower is, and he's making a video. And that was good stuff, man. And he's doing this business thing too. Well, what's this ILN? Let me go message J-Boom, see what's up. So that's key. So keep that in mind. Do not worry about what it looks like necessarily. Just be raw, be real, because that's when people will identify. Because for me, there's plenty of other blue-collar workers out there that think they don't have a shot at building a business online, and they can watch me and say, you know what, he's doing it. Damn, maybe I should go do the damn thing. As we talked about in a previous show. That's what I got, Moku. Take it. Take it.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You're on mute, Moku.
Back at you. Sorry, folks. I forgot I muted myself out. My bad. Anyway, guys, I mean, Jason, I totally agree with you, man. That's all about being productive, and that's all about collapsing time, and especially when you don't have that much time throughout the day. Now, for some of you folks, how many videos do you think you've done altogether so far, maybe in this past 2013? How much videos do you have now out there?
Right now, I think I'm now up to, because I just like yourself, Moku, we did the 100-day video challenge, so that helps a lot. Yeah. You're doing a video every day for 100 days. I think right now I'm probably up to about 250, 260 videos on my YouTube channel as far as, more entrepreneur focused, since I got in the game of being an online marketer. So, and that's gold, because anyone can just go there anytime and they can see. Another thing too, what's great, when you start just shooting these videos on the fly and you really start pumping them out, is people will watch your progression. Like all four of us, people can look back to the first ones. Eddie and I have talked about this a couple times. They'll go back and go, damn, so that was his first video? Well, I can do that, because but then look where he is now. And look at the progression and the leadership and the knowledge and everything, and how everything has changed. So, yeah, I mean, you grab your smartphone, you use what you got, which in this case YouTube capture. It's all you really need to get rolling and just get going fast. Just get on it.
Boom, exactly, buddy. This little thing right here, if you can see it, guys, this little thing can do some damage out there. It can really get yourself out there quickly, because people like to see videos. People like to see, real. They like to see you be real and not just some words behind a computer. And definitely, J-Boom's real. He's real as it gets. If you guys haven't seen his YouTube channel or his videos, go check it out, because the dude brings the heart, the passion, and everything. So go check it out. Appreciate you, brother.
And I never cry on my videos. Never.
Never. Never, ever. I don't know what he's talking about.
That's where the passion comes in, boy.
That's where the passion monster comes out, man.
That is transparency for real, exactly. So thanks, man. I appreciate you, brother. Moving on. Moving on Vidal for a little bit, but let's go straight to the razor's edge. The man, Eddie Aguilar, man. I appreciate you, brother. This guy, like we said, he brings the truth for real. He'll tell you straight up that what he's feeling, what he wants for you, what he wants for himself and his family. He's not going to sugarcoat it most of the time. And sometimes you might think he's mad at something, but I promise you he's not. The dude is a pretty happy guy. Just because he looks that way sometimes, he's a really happy guy, I promise you. So I'm going to let him go and let him teach you guys a little something that will bring you some value to your guys' life and business that you can put into action tonight, after this hangout. So go ahead, my brother.
Well, I appreciate that. That's funny that you said that. Yeah, I've had Vidal ask me after a hangout, saying, "Dude, is everything all right?" I'm like, "Dude, I haven't been that happy in a while." He's like, "Well, you look mad." That's my persona. That's my personality. Sometimes I just like soaking stuff up. So, exactly. Anyways, yeah. I don't know about Razor's Edge with this, but shooting videos. Obviously, since we're on videos, we talked about this. Is starting out. We're all scared. And me personally, I'd rather speak to 500 people personally, stand in front of them, than shoot a video for whatever reasons. And we all have our little fears. And for me, it's easier to look in somebody's eyes to see if they're catching on to what I'm saying. Because if they're not, then I could try and alter what I'm saying and grasp them from elsewhere. Video is a whole different story. Video, you got to come with, you just have to bring it. And here's the thing, though, whether you're speaking to 500 or you're speaking to this, it's the same thing. Is somebody's going to grasp something, especially if you're being transparent. So when you're starting to do videos, and I won't lie, I shot video after video after video, and I checked after Moku was talking about you know, how many videos we have, and I have over 115. But the thing is, was I would shoot a video, and honestly, I wouldn't watch my videos. Because if I watched them, then I would nitpick them. Because me being a perfectionist or trying to be a perfectionist, I would probably I would have deleted every single freaking video I've done. So you got to let go of the fact of, and video's real. Video's real. And here's why. Here's the thing. And here's another thing. It's like a dating site. Okay, are you going to go look at a profile where there's no pictures, or are you going to look at a profile where there are pictures? Okay, you want to see what see who's on the other end, to see, you know, if somebody says, well, I work out 6 times a week, you know, and you got some dude that's, you know, petite 350, you know the guy's not in the gym. So that's where the picture comes in. Well, now with marketing yourself and putting yourself out there and doing video, people are seeing you. They're hearing your voice. They're seeing the way you move. And yes, at the beginning when you start doing videos, you're not going to like it. But the thing is, I went back recently and looked at my first video, and I thought I was bringing the heat and bringing the power and bringing the boom, and I was like, holy cow, that was horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was horrible in the sense of it was not where I wanted to be. And I'm still growing and being my personality on video. So here's a suggestion. Get your freaking phone. The thing is, I guarantee you guys are taking, you guys are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that other stuff. You know, shoot a video. You don't even have to download it or upload it or whatever, and then just erase it. Shoot another video. Go ahead and then work on your uploading it to YouTube, or downloading it or uploading it to YouTube. And then you can just put that thing on unlisted and come back to it later. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. You know, I always learned one thing is, I taught my daughter this when she was a little kid, which she was afraid of falling off the monkey bars. Eventually, you're not going to fall off. You know, you fall down, you get back up, you try and get across the monkey bars again. And that became anytime she learned something new, I would just say monkey bars, and it would be like, okay, it's something new. So yes, of course it's uncomfortable. New relationship, if you're dating somebody, of course it's exciting, but it's also uncomfortable, because what if it doesn't work out? You know, quit looking at all that BS and just start doing it. Start taking action. The more you think about it, the longer it's going to take, and then probably never happen. So video is important for marketing, and if after a while, then you become comfortable becoming transparent to letting people know who you are, what you're about. For me, I talk about the effects of suicide, and that is something that I guarantee most every single one of you will not like to talk about, but it doesn't bother me. That's been prevalent in my life for whatever reason, but I've reached so many people by doing videos and putting it on this and being transparent. So everybody has a story, everybody has something to share. Don't be scared. Take the step. Start moving. And Moku's going to show you how to be consistent, because that's one thing I'm blessed to be a part of this group. Is J-Boom has brought out some enthusiasm in me. Moku showed me more consistency, and Vidal intensifies the strength and personality I already have. So that's what I have for you guys right now.
I love it. Thanks, buddy. That was awesome, man. That was some razor's edge. I don't care what you're talking about. Anyway, I caught a couple of points there, that you don't have to be perfect to get on video. So much people worry about being perfect, about saying the right thing, saying this. Just do it. Like, if you look at our progression, like you said, I looked at my first videos to where I am now. Like, my first video, I didn't know what to say. I was kind of scared and jittery. I was nervous. Maybe sweating a little bit, stuttering. But then you look at the progression of everybody's videos. The more they do it, like anything you do in life, the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. And you sometimes don't even realize how much you progress from maybe a year before that until now. And it's crazy. But the more you do it, the better you're going to get. Trust me. And like I said before, this little piece of technology right here does some crazy wonders. And it's amazing how you can use that to brand yourself and get yourself out there. So if you guys never did a video ever, all you gotta do is just pop it open and press record. I promise you, the first one's probably the worst, but you will get better. And as long as you stay consistent, which what I'll talk about a little bit, the better you're gonna get at it. And nowadays, I don't even realize the camera's there. I just pop it open and I just go for it. I usually do my things in like one take because I don't really like to edit a lot of things. I'll put some editing in there if I have to, but that for me that just makes it more real. People like to see you mess up and screw up and just be real and cry and laugh and just show your emotions and just be you. That's how people connect. People join people, not businesses. I hope you guys get that because it's the total truth. But oh, Vidal, you back, my brother? What's up, man? So what we'll do now, we'll hop over from my brother Eddie to Vidal, and he's gonna switch it up and show you guys all about mindset, because that is probably the first and thing you guys need to do out there before anything else. If you don't change your mindset, if you're in a negative place, depressed place, all these things, you're never gonna reach where you want to go. You gotta switch all that off, get rid of it, change your mindset, and then you'll be able to change your world and eventually do whatever you want. You got to understand that you are a creator, and whatever you want to do is possible. I don't care if you're 19, 25, 75, 90, who cares? It doesn't matter. If you have the right mindset, you can go out and do it. And so Vidal is really good at that. The guy's really good about personal development and technology as well. This guy does all the technology for us right here, right now, what you guys are watching. So I'll let you go, my brother Vidal. Go for it. Teach these peeps some aloha value, and I'll give it to you, man. Go ahead.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm back. Thank you so much. But I can't take all the credit for that. I mean, as far as the tech side goes, because if it wasn't for ILN and Internet Lifestyle Network providing all the tools, the training, the technology for me to be able to learn with a little bit of skills I have. Guys, I don't have a lot of skills. Okay, I come from a blue-collar work environment. Traditionally, I did that for 10 years. I was in the freeway construction, road construction industry, and I did that for a long time. And then I transferred over and I did some salesy types of stuff. I sold some electronic card payment processing, different features and functions and services there with them. And then I jumped over and I dabbled in a couple different things, and then I landed a job with Wells Fargo. And then that's where my mindset all of a sudden started wrapping itself around the fact that I can learn anything when I apply myself. So this is very critical, very crucial, because that's a threshold moment that a lot of us need to experience as far as learning something that we thought was impossible to learn. Okay? This is pretty key, and this is what I love sharing. It are my personal stories of how day after day after day, like Moku said, that's how you create a habit. You know, like Eddie said, when you just get in front of the camera and just do it, and just get over the fact that you're a perfectionist. Because Eddie and myself have that same mindset. Maybe you're watching right now, and you're saying, "How can I get in front of the camera?" And that's, I don't want to, you know, just keep flowing on that fact, but that is probably the biggest hurdle in a lot of us, is we don't know what we want out of life. Okay? Sometimes we focus too much on that, taking that first step, looking down, right? That we forget what we're after. If we're just looking ahead at everything we want, okay? If I'm focused on the fact that I want to achieve such a high level of standard that I know this first step is nothing, because when I'm off and running, that momentum's, you know, with me, taking me, and then you're running with some people that are like-minded, like myself and us, you know, the rest of the guys on this panel. We love what we do. But then I have to digress and go back to my story, guys. Is when I started working at Wells Fargo and I started learning the information system processes, I started to realize there's nothing holding me back. If a guy that loved to work with his hands, okay, can excel in an environment, okay, that is dominated by females, okay? I'm going to just say it like that because it is. All my managers were females. A lot of the leaders were females. That's just the department. That's the way it was run, and that's the way a lot of that white-collar industry is run. So as soon as I let go of my pride, number one, I let go of my ego, number two, which is part of it, and I just said, you know what, I'm here to learn. I am here to grow, and as long as my mindset is always about growing and taking on challenges, you are going to excel at anything you want to excel in life. But a lot of people get lost in, what do I want to do? What is it that you really want out of life? A lot of people don't know. But I'm going to tell you this. The successful people know what they want. They're driven, right? It doesn't matter what their ulterior motive is. They're driven to get there. It doesn't matter what it's going to take. It doesn't matter how obsessed they got to be. They're going to get there. So creating that mindset is about growing and stepping out of your comfort zone, number one. But as soon as you do that, as soon as you do it, guys, man, shake your heads. That it's like a breakthrough moment. When you take that first step, you do that first video, you do the impossible. You know, if you're like me and you like challenges, maybe you jump out of a plane, you walk on hot coals at the Unleash the Power Within. You all of a sudden unleash these muscles that you didn't know you had. And all of a sudden you just want to just start using them, lifting them, flexing them, and you want to keep the habit of forming stronger muscles, forming rituals that grow you, not stunt your growth. Because I'm going to tell you, for a long time, guys, I stunted my growth because of one factor. I cared more about what everybody else thought than about what I wanted. I look back now at life, and I'm like, how stupid was I? At the end of the day, when we're on that deathbed, it's like, are those people going to be around me? I'm sorry, but I got to be blunt. At the end of the day, who's going to be there next to you when you're on your deathbed and you're regretting what? What are you regretting? Are you regretting the hours that you didn't go to work? Or are you regretting the hours that you missed doing things with your loved ones because you were at work? And see, that's what this whole lifestyle by design is. It's creating freedom for you guys. It's helping you. But you have to be willing to step out of your shell. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. So now, as entrepreneurs, as people who love growing themselves, Moku, Jason, and Eddie, they're consistently learning something new. And a lot of us have our own hang-ups. A lot of us don't think that we can learn this stuff. But it is really simple, guys. If I can learn it, I'm telling you, anybody else can. It's just a matter of time. It's like anything else. You have to be willing to fight every single day sometimes in here, right? That you're good enough. You deserve it. But you have to first know what you want. There has to be some clarity inside of you. So I know you're here for a reason, and I love the fact that you're watching this video and you're hanging out with 4 goofballs that love to wear lays and, you know, just talk about whatever it is we're into for the day. That's just how we roll. But when you can create a lifestyle, okay, by design with our personalities and pick a theme and then create a living, there's nothing better than that. And that's why we're here, and we're trying to help you shift that paradigm. We're trying to help you shift those beliefs, because there's a belief system inside of everybody. Some people say, no, I got to be like my grandpappy, my daddy, and my great-grandpappy after that. I'm going to tell you right now, I commend you. It's honorable. But at the end of the day, is that really what you want? Is it really what you want at the end of the day? Because I know I started creating new neural pathways that were taking me off to a new direction as soon as I stepped out of my comfort zone. But when I'm not creating new neural pathways, the old ones, I'm just riding those every single day, just riding them all, just like a little, you know, a record, like a needle on a record, just on replay all day long. And that's what I did. I became a workaholic like my parents, and I didn't want to be that, but lo and behold, I did. Why? Because my subconscious mind said that's who we are. So once I started understanding the psychology of why I wanted what I wanted, and I stepped out of my comfort zone, guys, the world became all of a sudden my playground. Like nothing was going to hold me back, but I had to take the action. So in a nutshell, guys, I just wanted to encapsulate all this stuff as momentum for yourself to start growing out of your comfort zone and beginning to take action today. It doesn't matter what you're trying to achieve in life. If you want to join us, partner with us, that's great. Or maybe you want to do something else for your life, we're also here to support you as well. So the next thing I wanted to touch on was technology. And going back to the Internet Lifestyle Network, if it was not for the training there, if it was not for the leadership that was willing to be of service to us, to streamline things in an easy and effective way, there's no way I could have been able to grow. And I know these other three guys can attest to that as well, because of the simplicity, the way it's such a systematic form of you to nibble on a piece of training, nibble here, go back to it, take some more bites, all of a sudden you've acquired a new taste, and you're like, okay, I want more. I want more of that stuff. So that's the tech side stuff. It's consistently changing, but see, that's why this industry is the best industry to be in, because so many people are scared of it. Why do you guys think Mark Cuban's a billionaire? For those of you guys out there that watch Shark Tank, I'm a huge Shark Tank fan. There's a reason why Mark Cuban's a billionaire, is because so many entrepreneurs are afraid of the tech stuff. But I'm going to tell you, the smart entrepreneurs, the ones that are the true elite, okay, when they see an industry collapsing, or they see fear out there in the marketplace, or they see a lot of people not wanting to dive into something, guess what they do? They run. They run right into where everybody else is running out, because they know there's opportunity there, because they understand the system. It's all cyclical, and I've said this before on our Hangouts. It's all cyclical, guys. So technology is consistently changing, right? So what does that mean? That means we have to adapt to it. We have to be quick to adapt. We have to have that speed, right? Which everybody on this panel has. They have that I got to do it now, I got to do it now mentality. And they're consistently seeing what the elite are doing. The leaders in their niche industries, or the billionaires are doing. We're paying attention to the cutting edge stuff. So if you're not paying attention to the cutting edge stuff, you're going to learn some lessons along the way, but that's okay. That's what this industry, being an entrepreneur, is about learning your lessons, taking your lumps as quickly as you can, learning and readjusting. But the elite, they understand the fact that they know what to expect, because there's a season, right? It's all seasonal. It's all cyclical. So I want to share that with you guys. For those of you that think it's all complex, and it's like, no, it really isn't. As soon as you start stepping out of your comfort zone, things begin to become easy to you. But it doesn't become easy until you take the shackles off. You know, a lot of us are in those prisons of right here, of the mindset. The mindset keeps saying, no, what will people think? No, is that really what you want? But as soon as you step into the person you want to be, and you start living habitually every single day the way you want to live, the world becomes yours. And I know this might sound a little weird to some of you, but it does. It really does. It's all the way you see things. If you guys are Bob Proctor fans, you guys will understand what I'm talking about too. But I don't want to get too much into that. I just want to share also a secret tip with you guys today. For those of you that are internet marketers, a great tip right now that's hot is seeing the way Gary Vaynerchuk looks at things. Seeing the way Timothy Ferriss, who's a serial entrepreneur, sees things. Seeing how Mark Cuban looks at things. Okay? These are like secret stuff here that I'm trying to share with you, is try to see the way they think. Gary Vaynerchuk is focused right now on a lot of stuff that people are not focused on. He's focused on the smaller guys in the internet marketing space. He's focused on, like, apps, name of apps that are small-time companies that aren't even like legitimate companies. They're just like an idea of vision. Okay, they're looking for funding. But Gary Vee, he looks at those companies as, okay, this is an opportunity because he knows how to scale up. So if he's focused on something and I catch wind what he's looking at, okay, as an investor, as an entrepreneur, this is a way for you to begin to see the way they see things, because that's the secret sauce. It isn't okay, what's Gary Vee driving? What's Mark Cuban, rolling with today? What's he dressing like? No. I'm talking about where is his eyes? Where are his eyes gazing? What's he looking at? Like, seriously, think about that. What is he reading? Think about that. So those are some of the secret stuff, guys, that I try to do as a cutting edge person that wants to be on the cutting edge. Is I try to read a lot of material that other people don't read because I want to stay ahead of the game. And a lot of the industry leaders, I know they can attest to this because that is the secret sauce, is being ahead of everybody else. Okay, that's the secret right there. So I kind of shared some stuff with you guys that I normally don't share online as far as, who I look at. I said some names there, and I know they're like, some of them are household names, some of them are not. But just wanted to share that with you guys. And Moku, right back at you, brother.
Dang, preach on, preacher. That was deep, man. I was loving that. You had me in like a daze. I was like, I'm loving it. And
yeah, so he went in the deep end of the ocean on that.
He did, man. This guy is going to the depths, and it's true. A lot of things he said, man, is so true, because you do gotta change your mindset. You do have to see the opportunities that are out there that most people are running away from. The people like Mark, all those billionaires and those guys, they're running towards it full speed because they have that opportunistic eyes, if you want to call it that, and see the opportunity there. And that's, for most part, a lot of successful people know this, and that's great, man. And I know you always got a bunch of and value to share with everyone that's watching tonight, especially me, Eddie, and J-Boom as well, because we're always learning from each other. Even though we're all hanging out all the time, we're always learning from each other, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta constantly keep learning, keep building your value, keep building your knowledge, your leadership, whatever you want to do in life. You have to go after it with a kind of a what do you want to call it? Like you gotta be like an addict. You gotta want it every day. And if you don't do it, you're gonna have this withdrawals. You're gonna have this withdrawals. You're like, I just need another one, man. I just need another one. And do that in a good way, my friends. Don't take that and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start doing drugs like crazy and go nuts because that's what Moku said. No, I didn't mean it that way. I wanted you to take that and put it in a positive way, right?
Dude, if you just hit on something, I gotta throw this in before you take it on what you're gonna share with people tonight. Good. But when Moku talks about, and Vidal touched on this too, with all four of us, obviously, Internet Lifestyle Network is where we came together as the 4 for Freedom. Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. 4 for Freedom, baby.
Give it a 2.
Oh, he's going 8 for Freedom. But the one thing I've discovered as I've continued to go through the Internet Lifestyle Network training in the back office, especially once you start getting into the heavy-hitting stuff from our boy, our mentor, Mark Horverson, the Solomon CEO. These are the only trainings I've ever had exposure to where I've already watched them multiple times, and especially the Solomon training, like I get done with one and I want to watch it again and again and again. So being an addict for wisdom is a glorious thing, and I tell you what, every bit of the trainings in ILN has that quality where you get it, like Vidal says, you get a little taste and you're like, you're just like, give me all of it, like Cookie Monster type madness, and you go overboard sometimes. I know all of us guys have had that experience where all of a sudden it's 3 hours later and you're like, oh, that's right, I should have probably gone and took care of that. Instead, you did 3 hours of Solomon CEO 10 million plus or something. So you know, Moku hit it on the head with being an addict for wisdom, addict for knowledge, and you're gonna have that when you get going with us in Island. You're gonna see what we're talking about, and you're gonna want to just nibble like all day long. So Moku, talk about. I want to hear about the consistency with what you've done using mobile technology, and we were talking earlier. You was like a specific app I think you're going to talk about, or a certain thing that you do with all your mobile madness. So kill it.
Sure. I definitely like mobile madness for sure. And yeah, a lot of you guys probably already know I'm pretty consistent. That's what a lot of people know what I do with my videos. We all did the 100-day 100 video challenge. That was a video every day for 100 straight. And that right there it takes some really, you know, it takes a lot of consistency. And some people don't have the time, they like lose focus, and it takes a lot of focus as well. But I have found ways. I have a couple apps, but I'll just show you one app that kind of, you know, helps me out. And I do everything from my phone. I can edit my video from my phone. I can download it to YouTube, to Facebook, all from my phone. I can put thumbnails, if you want to call it that. Thumbnails, if you guys don't know what that is, that's just on YouTube. When you look at someone's YouTube, before you press play on the video, that's the first picture that comes up. It could be just a regular thumbnail, or it could be, I'll show you guys. Let me share my screen. I'll show you guys the app that I use as well, that maybe some of you guys have already, and maybe some of you guys don't. You guys see my screen?
See it.
Anybody?
Yeah, we see it.
Alrighty. For shizzle. That's just a video I did today. I didn't put no thumbnail on that. Oh, I did. I don't know where it went. But anyway, thumbnail is pretty much, if you look at someone's videos, just like this. And the app that I like to use, you can actually create kind of a cool looking thumbnail, something like this, you know, where you can change it around. You can put titles on it, text. You can do a lot of different things with the app, and just makes the video look that much more intriguing to somebody that comes across your video and be like, oh, what is this? Like, I want to check this out. This looks kind of cool. So I've been doing that a lot, especially with my 100-day 100 video challenge. And a lot of people notice it because it kind of stands out a little differently than other videos. As you can see, I've done a lot of videos. I'll just put like different things here and there throughout my videos, things like that. Here's me and Vidal, boom. But what I'll show you which one I use, and the main thing, consistency, guys, is all about just going after it every single day. If you have to make a plan, some of you guys like to write out what you guys want to do each day. That's a good way to do it, and just hold yourself accountable. And what's good with us four guys right here, the Four for Freedom, we all hold each other accountable every single day. So whatever we do, we make like weekly plans, daily plans to finish this, finish that. Like I know this weekend we had what we want to call $1 million weekend. A lot of us just made a list of what we wanted to accomplish that we were kind of just not getting done fast enough, and we needed to, that we just set it out there, hold it, and just did it. And that's the same thing I did with my videos and being consistent with it. I told myself, whatever you do, don't miss a day. Just be consistent with it, because I'm thinking towards the future that the more videos that I do, the more consistent that I am, the more that I get my videos out there with value, with the knowledge that I'm learning, especially inside Internet Lifestyle Network. A lot of the knowledge that you guys know, I learned from ILN itself. And so I learn it like a crazy addict, and then I go out there and shoot videos about what I learned. So if you guys are thinking, what do I shoot videos about? You can shoot videos about things you learn, books you read, your life story, something that happened in your life that maybe might be able to help someone else out there that's having that same problem. There's so many things you can do. So if you guys say I don't have time, I don't know what to talk about, that's just an excuse, because you always have time and there's always something to talk about. If you run out of topics to talk about, start reading books, start getting into the Internet Lifestyle Network knowledge base, what we like to call it. It's a university. It's called a university for a reason, because there's so much nuggets and knowledge out there that's going to expand your brain power and your leadership and your branding skills. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm still going through a lot of it. I go through multiple times the same things because I'm always learning something new. But anyway, back to the videos, guys. All right, so this is one of the apps that I said that's going to make the thumbnails. You guys can look it up. You can get it on your phone in the App Store. It's called Pixlr Express Plus or Pixlr Express. This is that same icon that should pop up. You can download it there. It should be free. I think there's a couple that they make you see if you're going to pay for it, but just look for the free one. You can download it. And what I do, usually I'll take a picture of myself or whatever I want to do on my video, and then when I come home, or I can do it on my phone actually, I'll just edit it from there and add some stuff. So basically what Pixlr Express does is once you get it, you download it, you can browse your pictures. Let's see. I'll just do it real quick. Let's see if I can do one real quick. I did a lot of thumbnails. As you can see, you can do all kind of crazy stuff with this thing. It's pretty cool. And it just, like I said, it just makes your video look that much more attractive. So I'll try to see. Where's the... I know I wanted to do... Oh, here we go. We'll try this. Bam. This is a picture I took on the North Shore where I was surfing one day. This is Waimea Bay, if you guys don't know. For all you Hawaii people out there watching, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, when you guys pop it open, you guys can... Any picture you want, you're going to have all these tabs down here. You can adjust this. You can go to effects. What effects does, there's different types of effects. You guys can go through all of them. Default, pop that open. You can actually get a bunch like this. You can change the whole look of your picture, whatever you want it to do. So amber and let's see. Let's try to make a good one. This looks kind of cool. Ivan. All right, let's see how that goes. So you just click on whatever you want to do. There you go. Change up the whole picture already. That looks kind of cool, actually. I like that. So you can either apply it or cancel it, and just go through something else. Whatever you do, it's your thumbnail. Apply that. We'll just make this